next shift.
Hello, YODEADGUY. This is me after the VOD review. Just here to kind of write your big 3 takeaways before you get started. Before we do get started, I just want to apologize. I'm dealing with like a horrible set of allergies, and so you can kind of hear me like breathing heavy a little bit because I literally, my nose is so clogged. It's miserable out here. But anyway, just went over it. Your big 3 takeaways I'm going to give you. The first is stamina management, like this. When you're in open ice, when you're not really on the puck or doing anything, you kind of just burn your stam. I bring it up at multiple moments. So just learn how to kind of like use that stamina for critical times. I go over it during the video, but use it for moments that you're trying to get onto pucks, that you're trying to catch up for defenders, not trying to make space. There's only some very rare scenarios where you should use stamina management to make space, and that's like breakaways or what are the other ones? Mostly just breakaways is the main one. But other than that, for making space, you just kind of want to tap sprint and just kind of like lightly go up, you know, like let's say you have like a 2-on-1 like this, right? You just kind of want to follow this guy. You don't want to try to go like this. You just kind of want to stay with him. The second thing I had, using the walls. So wall bouncing / hitting the walls to turn is super, super strong. You play close to the wall, but a lot of times instead of like hitting the wall to turn off, you decide to like just kind of like crouch and like turn yourself, which is way slower. So oops. So try using the walls a little more for turning. The final thing, those are the 2 really, really big ones. Oh, actually, I changed my puck cam. Oh my goodness, this one drove me insane. You'll see during it. Please start using your puck cam when you're receiving passes and like over the heads. There's so many moments when you're like turned around and you see a puck coming on you on your mini map, which is great, but you have literally no idea where it is. You don't know if it's in your feet. You don't know if it's all the way up in the air. And it like, please use your puck cam. That's the big 3. So anyway, I've used 2 minutes of your time. Go ahead, get into this VOD, and feel free to reach out with any questions. Again, sorry for the sickness, and best of luck to you. Okay, this is going to be a VOD review for YODEADGUY. Chino was supposed to cover this, but got hung up with college and other things in life, so you unfortunately are stuck with me, YODEADGUY. Sorry to tell you. So, okay, previous game, I'm assuming. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's a good pass. It's a little in the air, but ideally in a like real scenario, this guy's giving you a back around because you're getting heavily pressured, but you kind of do the most that you can. If you take a better angle, you could potentially cut up, but I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, no, I mean, cutting up here is difficult. This is a really good pass, but ideally someone gives you a drop instead of trying to make this, like, insane pass that Lope has to come back to. And it, like, Lope actually kind of, like, catches it, which is kind of insane, but... Okay. Alright, this is just something I've been trying to teach people recently on the forecheck. When you're the forward 2, in this case we have Lope being the forward 1, you're the forward 2, and then you have your 2 D partners here and here. Probably do 1 D2 like this. The best thing to do is honestly linger in this middle area right here, kind of in this pocket. Something I learned from Paco. This allows you to respond to anything going either direction. So for example, let's say this puck ends up getting on 1 stick and he beats your forward 1, right? You can now pressure him if it goes around. Like, let's say this puck goes around. You can also respond. You don't just want to hit alt here. You know, just kind of like linger in the middle here. You know, kind of in this area. Keep skating, obviously, but kind of like chill out. I would even say like here in this middle area to kind of be ready for a pass either direction, or if you need to come on and challenge something. Going to the wall here doesn't really do anything. You're not really covering any ice. One wants to go up to the wall, but right now he's here, so he's not really any threat. This is just kind of like a smaller overall tip. You'll see here your forward checker here gets kind of overwhelmed. There's 1, 2, and then there's you, or sorry, Lope, and he's kind of responsible now for 2 people. Okay, you stay with your guy. Goes over your head, all right. Okay. So this is probably you used to playing defense in the past. But this is like good to try to give your guy an up the wall option. Lope kind of also crashes the wall, which makes it awkward for you. Ideally, Lope would have saw this and like probably turned out a little bit and given you the wall, but it's not a big deal. This is where I can see your defense instincts kick in though. You just book it, man. You're out of there. You know what I mean? Again, sit in this kind of area. Be the second forward checker. You know, you don't have to like go dive them. You don't have to go sit back all the way over here. But you book it out of here and you pretty much tell 7, yeah, you're going to have to go play forward now for me. And so you leave 7 kind of in this like weird middle ground. And it ends up over your head anyway. So you have to trust your defensive partner. This is also where comms are super important. Maybe you see on your map that 7 is not like facing the right way. You got to tell your teammate, hey, back to 6. Like you got to go back. But it's not a huge deal. You do end up recovering. And it gets sent middle, blocked away. Okay. Okay, this is a small thing, but good job finding open space here. You guys are kind of like a pack of hyenas, and you're like, okay, I need to go get to this space. This is a good read. Okay. I mean, your defensemen just lose coverage on a guy. You're sealing the wall here. Right now, it's kind of like a weird setup, but this guy's your forward, this guy's your forward 2, and then you guys are both playing D. But you're on this guy, 65, needs to realize we're not winning this puck. So, it gets sent. I would recommend when... Maybe this is replay mod or something, but use your puck cam a little bit. Especially when the puck's coming at you. You don't know if it's over your head. You don't know if it's like a, like a lob coming in and down. You don't know if it's going to be on the ice. And it'll shock you. So get used to using your puck cam if this is not replay mod and you're just not using it. Get used to, even if you just like click it for a second to get an idea where it's going. It's a super useful tool. There's no problem catching passes off the minimap, but it's generally best to pair the two together. So, okay, puck finds its way to you. See, this is one I would skate up, right here. Have better edge work, right? Don't like crash into the wall. Instead, use your edge work a little better and kind of cut up with it, right? So like this. So, sorry, I meant to go back here. Okay, so puck's up the wall. Once you see this, right, kind of swing yourself into it. Because this guy right here is not on your back at all. Swing into it. And that way you can continue up. You put yourself in such a bad spot when you just kind of like, you are looking at the wall right now. Swing into that puck and try to carry it. It ends up getting blocked. Okay. You're doing an okay job getting open. I would creep a little further down here, especially, normally I wouldn't, but you have 2 guys blocking your passing lane. Try to find this passing lane, right? Get a little closer in. Give Lope a shot to hit you. But this is generally a good thing that you're doing, and I can tell V taught you this because he taught me the same thing, right? You start on the wall, and you turn out, but you're still not really an option. This is a tough pass off the wall for Lope to hit. Make it as simple as possible. Get to here. Come down. All right. Puck goes through a couple guys. Just another small thing here. Stand management, right? You don't need to be sprinting here. Puck's not coming to you. It's not near you. It's completely out of the play. So use your stamina better. And what better means, I guess, is use it in moments that you need to catch up to a puck, that you need to catch up to someone, in the crucial moments, instead of just kind of like, oh, I need to get to space. If you need to get to space, maybe tap your stamina. Even if that, I wouldn't even do that personally, but right here it leaves you without any stamina, and now you can't catch back up into the play when your forward gets beat or your defenseman gets beat. Right, good. Good carry. Okay. This is probably not really your fault, to be honest. Like, the pass isn't great, but ideally 7 would be slowing up a little bit for you and trying to like give you an option. Because if this pass goes over, I mean, this guy's crashing on him. So you're kind of putting in an awkward spot. You really have a bunch of options, to be honest, though. You have this cross, which is what you decided to go with, but you can also go up the wall to lope. In D3, like, that's kind of your superstar, and he's very, very good. So I think he could catch this puck, especially if you put it slow enough. Cups is turned the complete wrong way as well. Or if you really, really are kind of like, oh, these options are suspicious, like this and this and this and this, you have a drop. If you really want it, you just smack it against the wall like this, and it goes like dunk, dunk right on the hot dog man's tape. But this is fine. It still ends up in your possession, and you try to give it a go. It's a good idea, but it doesn't work. Okay. You turn up, all right. Let's see what happens here. Just some weird shenanigans. Okay, gets sent out. All right. Okay, you challenge us. You see you're fast. Good block. All right, fighting for body position, and he kind of just loses it. I don't know why he would try to go up the wall here. This is where, when you're forechecking like this, it's important to kind of be like, all right, what does he want to do? And again, sometimes you're going to get beat because D3 players make weird decisions at times where it's like, why would you do that? And this is one of them. Like, there is no up wall option here. He should be just trying to go like this, throw the puck in open space, and one can collect and receive. But I think here, for sure, I would continue outside on him. I know it works for you in this moment, but just for your personal development, while you're back checking, look at the map. Okay, what? Like, let's say this is meat sale, right? Not cups. Let's say this is meat sale. Meat sale. Number 19. Okay. What is meat sale gonna do? Other than skate, let's say his like handles aren't absolutely nuts and he can just skate around you if he felt like it because he's meat sale. What would he do if he had to pass this thing? He would be looking to put it into space here because you have all your guys down here. These guys are covered. And so you're kind of left with like one option. So maybe stay on his outside a little farther, or kind of stay where you are right now, but commit your stick a little more out here. I know it works here, but that shouldn't work. And it gets cleared anyway. But yeah, just kind of getting those good habits, right? Because even though the good habits sometimes are like they might screw you in D3, they will come back in the long run and they'll pay off for when they don't. Okay, this is good. You're being up the wall. Generally speaking with this, I would kind of like start to slow down a little bit right here. Just a little. Like, not like 2-0, but you're at full speed. Kind of just like tap S or Alt for a couple of seconds, you know? I think like that's a pretty decent option. You don't have to like keep speeding up to him. Because if he really wants to get this to you, he just slings this thing up the wall. Like this. And so, yeah, I don't know. I just, I think it's fine going back, but not too sure there, actually. I would slow up. I mean, it's fine. You see your guys under duress, so maybe you just want to be an easier option, but I would slow up for sure. So, yeah, hold on one second. I'm getting pinged. And I know you, yo, dead guy, know what that's about. Okay. All right. Could set up the wall. It's a good look. Get it back to your guy who's open. You stay ahead. Good drop. Okay. I don't hate that. That's a good play. Nice. This is very good routing. So, a lot of D3 players would just stop right here in the middle and just be like, okay, just going to hang out here, even though I'm in 2 coverage. But you do a good job realizing that 6 is pressuring here, 1's pressuring here. The odds of this pass getting through are low, especially in D3. Even in higher levels, Lope has to pull this off the wall, go over the air, and land right on the guy's stick. I mean, it's tough. And computer can already kind of do that job for you. So this is very good. You're like, okay, I see pressure on 6. He needs out now. He has the drop, but it might get cut off by 6. I'm just going to go all the way around. This is very, very, very strong map awareness, and I know that this is like a V coach thing. Unlucky there. I don't comment on mechanical things. Anything that's mechanical, it's like, you know, just hit the practice range, right? Like, I'm not going to be here and be like, you have to have your stick on the ice. Like, yeah, no dud, Chief Keef. Like, obviously, I have to have my stick on the ice. So, yeah, bringing that up once. So, all right. Stay up the wall. I mean, I would personally like kind of slow down here again a little bit, because cutting to the middle here, this pass is never coming through and you're never going to get here in time. So I would just kind of like go not to 0, but pretty dang close to 0, like 27, probably down to like 10 to 15, like go pretty slow. Give Lope an option, right? Because he has pressure. If this gets to you, you can pull it off, and then Lope can hit the boards and turn in. But this cut in right here, like, yeah, like this is never coming to you. So I would stay along the wall. All right. Puck gets sent. Good move. Good idea. You could honestly throw this pass even earlier. You don't even need to make the first guy miss. Just, you know, whoop. But I know it's like, okay, I could probably make this guy miss, but if you find this earlier, it's probably better. Instead, you make 7 kind of closes down his own angle, and Midnight makes a good play. It gets jammed all the way out. Okay. Right here, your job is to seal this wall, right? Cross is covered. Your job is going to be 67 in the end, because 65 is picking up 6, hopefully. And then your job is kind of to hit this wall and seal it on the way down. And if you actually seal this, like, I mean, even 6 goes to the wall. I don't know what he's doing. It should be 67 on the wall, 6 in. But yeah, you should be sealing this wall here for sure. Okay, they have an easy drop. Awkward shot. Right. I guess this is okay. I mean, it's just kind of awkward. All right, careful burning your stam here. Never burn stam out of a turn. I was telling Sanderson about this the other day. Do your best to try to get out of your turn and get up to like 20-ish, right? Like ish kph in these scenarios, because your stamina is a lot more effectively used going from like 20 to 30 kilometers than it is going from like, you know, 0 to 10. It's still like the same 10, but it makes way more sense to go from 20 to 30 instead of 0 to 10. So get going a little bit, especially since you're not going to ever beat this guy, right? Like 18 has the inside on you. You have 2 guys back here. You have 7 going as well. Like, I would just hold your speed. And honestly, it should be 7's job to stay in around, but I would personally stay around if I saw 7 going out like this. And now Hot Dog Man's kind of left with no option. Has to drop, and Lope's now in a bad spot. So yeah, I would have definitely, I mean, it might be hindsight, and like kind of, you know, it's a bang bang play, but right here, I mean, probably one of you guys should come like, hey, I'm going to the wall, or, you know, Hot Dog Man, just stay here for drop and something like that. But Hot Dog Man, or sorry, Lope gets kind of caught up, then it's Hot Dog Man's, and it's Lope's. Okay. Okay, puck comes across. All right, you just try to win the battle. It's cool. All right, here. This is small, but really good players will find this pass and it'll screw you because you're all turned the wrong way. Get to like here, right? If you can get yourself positioned right here, or not even right there, like right here. This gives you the ability to block this passing lane as he keeps cutting in. And also, if he beats your guy, you can turn down onto him. Staying this in the middle when there's no one here doesn't really do much for you as a forward. You need to be able to kind of like sink into this area and then be able to cut this pass. And if he beats, like, let's say he goes, ooh, left, right, smash your style, and you can still come back in and try and block a shot. Okay. I personally would not slow like this or like turn around like this. All you need to do, hold Alt right here. Just once you see this puck coming and you see 67 pushing you, hold Alt for a second, right? And then use puck cam, see where it's going, catch it in your feet. By the time it gets here, he's probably like right here. Then either chip up the wall or sling it cross or go to 7. This kind of like awkward turn here puts you in such a bad spot. Luckily, you make a great pass out of it, but you know, you're not always going to be that lucky. If 67 takes a better angle here to cut this off, if he keeps his stick like out here instead of for some reason in here, it's very, very tough for you. But that is a good pass, you know, doing what you can in a bad situation. Right, kind of in the middle. Shout out my dude Lope, but it's something we're teaching him. Just a chip, right? Right under your stick. You're in a good spot. Okay, Lope turns back in. Oh crap, that thing gets launched. Gets launched again. What is happening? 10 seconds in the period, okay. Goes cross ice to you. Okay. I mean, I don't hate that you're trying to stretch the ice here, but personally what I'm doing is I'm kind of like, I'm trying to like stop, not even stop up a little bit, but get to the wall, right? Allow myself to bounce off the wall and receive this pass. And I can show you what I'm talking about. Let me boot a puck. Haven't done that yet, which normally for my VODs, I'm pretty obnoxious about booting up puck over and over again. Let's see here. Okay. So we're both righties, which makes this way easier. All right. So as I mentioned before, you're going up this wall and you're just kind of going like straight up like this. Let me get on blue team so it's similar to what I'm talking about. So you're going up this right wall like this, right? And so you're kind of just going straight forward, just kind of like straight like this. And like, that's fine, but you're giving this guy the angle to cut you off like that. And so it's kind of awkward. So instead, what I would personally do is I would snap all the way to the wall once I see that we win this puck in the corner. Like, let's say we win the puck right down here. Okay, I would snap to this wall. Wait. Okay, they see that I'm open. They go cross. Okay, like this. They go cross. They're looking for me. Let me do this. And then I would full blade down, hit the wall, and skate into it. And so what that does is it gives you a way better turn. And then you could turn into the puck, right? Clutch it, and then keep going. Instead, it's kind of awkward. You have to like slow up. So pretty much what it looks like let's say the pass gets to like here, right? So I'm running up the wall, and okay, I see it coming to me, hit it, catch, and now I have momentum, I'm going forward, I can go in and take a shot or something, you know what I mean? Like something of that nature. So it's a little better than trying to do this, right? Where you have to like, oh, now I have to slow up. Like instead, just kind of slow up on the wall. Get to the wall here, slow up a little because you don't want to close your gap on one. And then hit the wall and turn into the puck and skate up. Okay, apologies, just grabbing some water here. All right. You panic and throw it on net and it almost goes in. I mess with that. Okay. You're doing a good job staying with one. See, this is a perfect example, right, of where our stam management would be huge right here. Imagine if we don't burn all of our stam right here. All of it. Let's just assume that we are just not sprinting back, but we're just skating back. Okay, puck goes like this. All right, stam dump. This is my puck. This guy, even if he's full stam's never getting here. But instead, you are beat clear. Puck stays in your zone. This is a decent challenge. It's just kind of like awkward. Like, I don't really know. Like, it's so unpredictable. Like, in D1, if this pass comes to the point, this thing is immediately getting swung cross, and it doesn't really matter because it's not on you to make the play. Now, in D3, you have something like this, and you just kind of take it. So, I don't know. All right. Kind of like a weird shot style, but it seems to work for you. You don't really go flat bladed, and it's not really like a roll shot. It's like a flat roll shot or something. Huh. That's interesting. Huh. Very cool. It almost goes crossbar and in, so. Right, you crash the net. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, in D3, you have so many like weird pucks that just like squirt out to the middle on these plays that like, I don't hate the net crash here. All right. Oh, that was a heater. Right, down the ice it goes. Recover in the middle again. Puck gets sent. Use some of your stamina to catch up. Right, he goes around. You're still the forward one, so you're forechecking. You see lopes coming down the wall, so you peel off. This is good. You see, like, hey, I'm never getting to this puck, so I'm just going to kind of now sit in this area that I talked about earlier. Let lope forecheck. All right, miscommunication. I feel like you need to use puck cam a little more, just in general. Especially when this happens. Once you lose sight of this puck, you need to hit puck cam and see what's going on. This could just be like a VOD thing that you're not using puck cam, but I don't think I've seen you use it a single time. So I feel like, oh, no, there it is. No, you know how to use puck cam, but you don't know how to use puck cam. When this puck kind of falls out of sight, I would hit puck cam here, see like what's going on. Because now you're completely blind other than your map. And while the map is useful, what it doesn't tell you is body like language, right? Like it doesn't show you stick curves. So if like a guy's stick is curved like this, for example, right? He's obviously going to want to take it inside, right? If it's curved the other way, you're guessing outside. So this doesn't really help you right here. So you kind of just get smoked because you're not seeing which direction he's going, right? If you could like click puck cam and see that he has his blade down and wants to cut in, you could then like kind of cut out like this and hopefully cut him off. But all right, puck is well over. Right. Word. All right, this is yours. Good pass. Let me see here. Yeah, that's a good pass. You're getting bodied if you take that to the right. Right, you're crashing the net. You kind of have like that awkward decision. I am so bad at this too. Like, hey, right here, backhand, forehand. Which one do I do? Probably just a forehand into the net, but you kind of go backhand, oh, forehand, and just kind of soars slightly wide. That's such a good try. Probably better than I would have done there, to be honest. One-timers are not my thing at all, so. Right, turn up. Face the guy. Okay, okay. I mean, just in general here. Let's see. I would just stay like right here, facing down, right, straight facing him. If he wants this, it's a slight chip over the boards, but instead you kind of get caught in this like, do I cut up? Do I go down? And then it leaves you at 0 kilometers per hour. Instead, find this wall like this. Find the wall like this. And then slow up a little here. And then if it comes to you, then you could turn and speed up. But you kind of just get caught in this like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Right, it gets sent cross. Okay, right, as we talked about, you're playing forward. Just linger here in this area. You know, just kind of chill. Wait to see what they're going to do. Oops, let me get rid of the circle. Okay, same thing. You're sealing nothing. There's nothing here. Just chill here. I mean, you're sealing the... You know, I say that, and the puck comes straight at your face for no reason, when this easily should have been an around to his teammates. But, again, D3, right? Like, it's hard. It's hard VODing sometimes when it's like, hey, this play works for you, but in theory, it shouldn't work for you. Right? That's good. I like using your defense. I think using your defense is severely underrated in this game, so I don't mind that. Unfortunately, Hot Dog Man's got to make a quicker decision, but it's not a big deal. All right, plenty of time here. So in my head, if I'm looking at the map here, I'm not sure what you do here, but I'm either skating it this way or I'm taking a better angle and skating that way. Let's see what you decide to do. Okay, yep, good. I mean, the thing is, if you want to send this up the wall, maybe that's kind of what you have. You have to chip it, I think, over this guy. Kind of like a onto his stick. It is very hard as a righty going from here and trying to hit the wall hard enough so it goes up. It's just like seems impossible. So let's see. Let me put my Discord on Do Not Disturb. One sec. Okay. It does eventually get there, but now here, you know this puck is slow, right? You know it's slow. Just chill on the wall. Just be a drop pass for him. Not even, you don't even have to chill on the wall. Instead of just going like straight to him, just kind of head up here. And just, if it's bad, he can then drop it back to you. But you kind of like bum rush him a little bit. Yeah, Yeah, I'd give him a drop. Right, puck gets flung out. Right. Jeez, like the one time I do a VOD, everyone needs something from me. Sorry, YODEADGUY. Alright, he turns back, you turn back with him, cool. Ooh, that's an awkward spot to be in if you're Hot Dog Man. Like right here, you have an up the wall, but they both turn off. One of them should stay. It should be 7 staying and Lope turning off. Okay. And then you're in a round, but it's getting sealed. Man, this is a tough spot. 7 needs to stay here, but he just kind of leaves. And also, this needs to be up and out, not just like... Okay, yeah. It works out. But, alright, you join the rush. Cool, cool. I mean, this puck needs to come to you earlier, in my opinion. Once the defender turns like this, I think this puck needs to come right to you, and then you shoot or either pass it back, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, 7 just holds on to it way too long there. Nothing you can do. Except maybe call for it, I guess, but... Right, you go up the wall. This is good. I like this a lot. You realize that this guy's getting pinched heavy, and you just kind of like hit this space. You see 67 turning up, and he should just kind of like chip this over to you, but kind of gets sent to no man's land, so it sucks. Damn, if that's what I think just happened, that's insane. I mean, yeah. Unlucky. Okay. Window lope. On the net and wide. Like, puck cam right here, right, dude? Like, right here, when you see the pucks coming to you, hold left click. You have no idea where this is going. This could be, like, all the way down here. This could be right at your feet, and you need to catch it. This could be landing right here, which it does. You have no clue, though. No clue. And you see it. You panic, because look, you're about to go catch it like this. Watch. You're like, oh, I'm just going to go catch it at my feet. You're like, oh, crap, it is out here. And so now you're panicking. If you knew it was landing right here, you could then close your blade and turn up with it. But instead, you have to panic and try to switch, and it gets sent back, which luckily works out, but you don't want to be doing that, right? You want to have the guarantees. So, okay. Okay. So here you're kind of masking yourself behind number 1, right? Like, look at this. Watch your guys' route. They're very similar. Like, if this was like a quarterback a cornerback and a receiver, the corner wins this, right? Like, the corner is like, hey, I defended the crap out of this receiver. He did nothing. What you can do here to try to break this guy's just kind of prone to drag to the net and the puck. Defenders in general, they kind of go to the net, to the puck when they don't have it. So what you can do, hit Alt on the boards again, right? Creates the space. This guy keeps going. He doesn't pay attention, right? Or maybe he stops with you and gives Lope a one-on-one. But if he stops, if he keeps going, you can hit the wall, cut in like this, and then this is an easy pass. But, kind of like following this guy doesn't really do much for you. It puts you right behind him. You're not an option. So let him kind of gravitate to the net. You slow up a little bit. Try to get like in line with Lope like this once Lope gets here, and be an option earlier. All right. Lope loses it. That's okay. Let's see. This is like an interesting challenge, but it works for some reason. Like, this should be like behind you every day of the week to 6, but it works. Here you kind of just, what you have to do if you're a forward against better players, don't turn, just kind of like slow up a little bit, right? But stay in like this spot right here, because his inside's covered by Lope. And so if you can kind of like stay a little further on him right here and kind of let him slow up to you, and then try to defend him there, try to like swat it away or something. It also lets you guard the pass as well if you slow up. So if Jackson keeps going and he gets here and you're sitting like right here, but you're turned to this direction, you can either then put your stick out to like defend the pass. You can then turn around and try to swat it. But this is a risky challenge, because let's say right here, Midnight sees this. This goes here. You are on an odd man rush all of a sudden. So risky challenge, but it does pay off. It's not the worst. Something that I would really like Lope to learn is to kind of chill in this pocket right here in this space. But you're kind of in a weird spot. You just have to shoot. But it's not horrible. I mean, you try to chip that top left corner. I hate shooting on my backhand, so I don't blame you for like just kind of putting it at him. I don't know. If I'm on my forehand there, like I'm going top like right, for example, or top left. Like I just hate shooting my backhand as well. I get it. All right, defense collapses. You cover for the middle. All right. I mean, decent. This is a good like cutting up route. You see like right. You see 3 guys down low and you see right here. Okay, we're getting the puck. I'm gone. I think you just have to poke this ahead of you, right? Just like tap it. Even if you put it out to here, you're still first there. You can't try to win a 50 with this guy's blade. So do whatever you can. Put your blade tilt all the way down and just try and push this forward, just barely. Like you have the inside. You'll notice this is something Smasher does very well, which let me open up puck again. Okay. Here we go. So this is something Smasher is really, really good at, is when he's catching a puck like this on his left side, what he'll do is he'll kind of like go like this, or he's on the other side, but he'll try and like poke it forward like this, just put it into space. So if you're moving, so let's say the puck's going like this and you're moving with it, and boom, just kind of like tap it forward, you know, like try to just like barely grab it, you know, try and, you know, grab it, go forward, something like that. But yeah, you can't 50 into this guy's blade. It's just a disaster. Okay. They're on the rebound. Don't get it though. Lope loses it. Right. Period over. Is there anything here that's like really that bad? Nah, I mean, this puck needs to come to him. It's hard, right? Like, that puck should be on his stick every day of the week. Right. Final period of action. I think you said you're okay if we don't cover overtime because this VOD is low-key 29 minutes long. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I was reading your thing over. Sometimes I'm... Okay. We didn't really go... I can go over that at the end. I didn't read your full thing, but... Alright, right? As we talked about before, get to the wall like this. You see the puck's coming, come all the way to the wall. All the way. Don't leave the space. Turn your blade tilt this way and just smack the wall, and it'll turn you back this direction and face this guy. Because he's looking for an out. You are not an out right now because you're going up. You need to be going this way, which takes you too long because you just had to crouch, or sorry, just turn naturally, and you're covered. When the board or the wall bounce / like wall hit would be quicker. Right, puck comes to you. Take your time. Good. I personally wouldn't burn all my stam so early. This is something in general I notice is your stamina usage. Just be more conservative, right? No one is on you. You know, if 18 wants to try to catch you, let him burn his stamina. Just tap it a little bit, right? So you're not sitting on full, but you can still get some speed. And then, right, think about it. Like if you're like right here right now and you had stam, you could do to something like an inside-outside and just sprint through this guy because he's trying to keep up with you. But instead, you kind of just slow yourself down, put yourself in an awkward spot, and you're forced to throw it across, which the pass does kind of get there, but you kind of get the point, right? If you had your stam, this is why guys like Paco and Bagel are so good. They're not left-righters. They're not like your smashers who will, like, you know, put this in this guy's feet and go woo, 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 and, you know, shoot. what he'll do is they'll just kind of like go like left and then like right, like flat blade. They're just complete flat blade. And then once they see the guy take a wrong move, they just go around him and hit sprint. Just watch Bagel's montage on YouTube. You'll see he does this all the time. All the time. He's not known for his like super crazy handles, even though Shadow Logan Thompson back in the day, he used to be nasty in pubs. He's kind of simplified down, and it works very well. I don't really know what you're trying to do here. Oh, it looks like you're trying to shoot it and you whiffed. You whiffed 2 times. Okay. You throw it across. All right. I mean, you're in like the panic bus at that point. This is such a hard pest to receive on the wall as a righty. Yeah, I mean, ideally, Lope would have wall bounced and started coming to this area for a give and go, but you just try to like chip it over the net, I imagine. Yeah, that's awkward. I don't know. I think you just kind of need to get a stick on this. Just send it like up the boards even, like just straight up, and just go on your like forehand instead and just kind of like, you know, like right here, put your forehand, blade the complete other direction, and just kind of like smack this upward or something. Buy some time because your guys aren't open right now. All right, they launch it. I mean, that's such an awkward play. Yeah, you're just scared of your guy losing it, so you kind of panic and head back. That's okay. Oh, whoa. Okay. Yo. Right here, you use all your stam, that's fine. You try to hit him. Don't cut outside. You're behind him. Like, you're completely screwing this guy. To the net. Right? Like, you are completely ahead of this guy. And you just took all of his speed because you lightly touched him. And that's how it works in this game. It's like you barely touched someone. He lost all of his speed. To the net. Right? But instead you cut outside for some reason. And it just leaves you on this like, do nothing. Yeah, cut straight to the net there. It's like right here, you should be like, yo, I have so much room. Go. Boom. One touch. Okay. You just kind of get like dunked on. No one gives you a drop or anything. You're trying to go around, which is the right play, but you don't get any help. Seal on the wall. Okay. Again, don't burn all your stamina so early. You said in your thing, looking for any tips or critiques on how I play. Your biggest thing, I think, that I'm taking away, stamina usage and the boards. We'll go over it in the end, but, like, don't burn all your stam here. Right, then right here. Hit the wall, as we talked about. Turn and face. Turn and face. Boom, boom. Right? But you're not an option. Okay, eventually you hit it, but you don't even go the right... You have to go into him. You have to be facing like this, and you had to do it earlier. You should have done it like right... Get to the wall. Like right here, you should be on the wall. Okay? And then you should turn, face like this, make 67 go onto you, and then maybe Lope cuts around or something like that. But this is not like doing anything for you right now. It takes too long, because then like this, like... Now this guy's back in position. If he tries to throw this to you like this, I mean, this guy just turns around and gets you. Right, you go back door, goes over your head. Okay. Goes over the head. Okay. Just, I mean, this is something you could talk to V about because he's very good. These quick turns. If you can quick turn this, you are gonzo. I'm not so good at them, and I know V is your mentor on the statues and actually the pandas as well. So talk to him about how to turn quick off pucks. He is very good at this. You've played with V. You know what V's about. Talk to him and see what he says about turning off pucks. He's insane. You kind of just cut, like eventually just turn, right? Right here. Go. Just cut. Free lane. You're half stamp. Go. Don't turn back. Now all of a sudden, eventually you're like, okay, now time to turn up. 6 is right there ready to meet you. And it works for some reason, but you get the point, right? Quicker turn up the middle here. Okay. Jackson, nice, good stick. The only thing is, crouch when you're trying to whack. Right here, just crouch. Crouching gives you the smallest bit extra reach, like maybe like that much, not even. And it gives you just the smallest bit when you're kind of like desperate. When you're like absolutely desperate for pucks, just slightly. That's good. All right, puck gets set up to you. Good, you tap and leave it. Hot dog man shoots high and wide. I mean, kind of what happens here. I mean, right here, you need to cover for defense. So I would personally leave the zone like this and kind of then come back in if I needed to. If this puck gets sent low. If it doesn't, I would just kind of continue out. Because right here, if one just kind of kept going instead of chasing the puck, like one here should be leaving the zone, like right now. Because this is a 50-50. It, like, obviously Lope gets it, but this has a shot of being batted and going up the wall. So one should be leaving. And so you have to kind of track with one. And you kind of just stay, like, you don't need to always stay hip and hip on people. It's okay to give them a little bit of space. But the puck does get sent out, so it's really not the worst. This is my biggest gripe with goalies, completely unrelated to your gameplay, but I just hate it when goalies get the puck and they just kind of like whack it in whatever direct, like just set it off to the side, you know, let your skater come grab it. I get playing goalie is boring, but like this is like, oh man, I hate it. It drives me crazy. Okay, this pass should come to you, right? Here, this pass should be like back on the swall, and then you go collect it, but not your fault there. All right, you center. All right. Oh, over the net. Unlucky. All right, you go back around. You're now playing up the wall. This is good. Okay, pass. Okay, don't catch it like that. Right here. Come towards it. Put your stick in your feet and try to catch it. In your feet and push it out and then turn, right? Like this, kind of catch it in your feet, turn out. And then if this guy crashes on you, then you go up to 6. But you catch it on your backhand, which puts you completely to 0, and you know you have someone on your back. And so they just, oh, thanks for that. So yeah, just keep your, right here. You see this puck coming to you? You don't even need to go to it. Just put your stick right here in your feet, kind of a little more to the left, I would say, than your feet, like probably like here. Catch it, turn out. All right. This is good. I would, like, this is like the route I was talking about, but honestly, once you get to like this quarter of the ice, whoa, that was a weird line that I just drew. This quarter of the ice kind of a deal, just kind of like slow up a little more, so you don't take up too much of his space. This pass, it does get to you. It's a good catch, even without using puck cam, as much as that just like, it irks me how little you use puck cam, but it's fine. You cross. I mean, right here, if I'm you, I think just play this, like, stay on the wall, right? Low on the wall. hit the boards, turn off like that. And then it's 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? So put it down the wall. That's step 1. Step 2 is hit the wall with your blade turned in like this, like inward. And then it'll kind of propel you out here. And then this is 3. We can actually demo this now that we have these new training mods. Let me actually go to private practice instead. Okay. So let's put up the same situation we kind of just had right here. We're going to assume Lope is a little further down like this, because obviously the passers can't skate. And so that kind of makes things confusing for us as it doesn't even work. Okay, never mind. We're going to the other side of the ice and doing this by ourselves because this mod can be buggy sometimes. All right. So you're down here. You're down on the walls, we kind of mentioned. So chipping it on the wall, you know, slow up, go like this, right? Turn right here, right? And then Lope is able to catch this, turn out, put it right on your stick. And it's so hard for goalies to see that in the moment. It's very, very strong. This is this is what Owen and Bubba did all of last season in D1, all of it. It was every single play. It was like this. It was like Owen down low. He hits the wall. It's a little faster than that. And then Bubba catches it here, right? Sees Owen coming back in, goes like that. And then Owen, from bouncing off the wall, would catch it. And then every single time. That's how they scored all their goals for the Cedars last season. And it just worked because they were 2 really good players doing it. But yeah. All right, puck gets picked off. Okay. You turn and face them. Okay, right, as we talked about, imagine if you were able to get to the wall here, hit the wall, and turn and face. You'd have speed heading to him, right? You want to be at 3. And you have to burn all your stamina. You don't even get there. So instead, right, hit the wall, and then turn out with it. Not a wall bounce. You just literally kind of like slightly hit the wall with your stick, and it'll propel you the other way. All right, forward 1, so you're pressuring. Good. All right, this is yours. It's good vision. Your teammate needs to cut a little more in, but it's hard. I think Lope tries to do that and just gets there late. That's okay. Oops. Okay, Lope grabs that. Come up the wall. Just kind of a bit of like a ping pong match right now. Right, goes down low. Okay, you're being an option. I mean, this puck's got to come out of your zone right here. I mean, just give it to Lope, man. I don't know. Not 65's VOD, so not going to worry about it, but that's annoying as a like fan of like team play and puck breakouts, but let's see here. You definitely lose your man here a little. You kind of just like keep skating into this wall. You need to keep staying with this guy. It's hard because it's in the moment. That's unlucky that it comes back out like that, but you gotta stay with your guy. You should be like kind of, once the puck is shot, you should be like turning in like this to go help retrieve it. But very good save. Okay. use your puck cam. Like, I'm begging you, YODEADGUY. That's gonna be one of my big things. Use your puck cam. See where this is going. I love that you're using your map. I think that's very good, but all right, nice. Okay. Misses him. Unlucky. All right, and that's intermission, and that's where I'm gonna stop. But I'm doing the 3 takeaways after this, but I'm gonna put it at the front of the video. But yeah, overall pretty good. Yeah, I mean, you're a solid offenseman for D3. You're gonna score goals. You're gonna play well. You just need a little bit of the tuning, a little bit of the puck cam, and being in better positions using the walls. The walls are OP. They're so broken. So stuff like that. And once you start gelling with Lope, I think things will go really well. But overall, pretty solid. I'm going to wrap it up here and get to the top 3 things that you need to work on and put that at the front of this video. But other than that, I'm going to call it. I'm very tired and I have a bunch of allergies. So if you need anything else, feel free to reach out. And yeah.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.